What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Asa Studio. Today I'm going to be showing you how to mock up your logo on any flat surface, be it rectangular, be it a wall, any surface, not a circular surface, any rectangular surface. It could be on a building wall and just any rectangular surface. So I'm going to make it very simple, and you just need to focus and just go along with me as I start the tutorial. Now, first of all, the first thing you need to do is to get the background. The first background you want to use, it can be a picture of your company or any part of the wall in your company, and your logo. Now once you get the two things, we'll get started. So first thing, where do you want the logo to be? I want it to be somewhere here. You can also make it be at this point where I'm moving my mouse on, but I want it to be somewhere here. So now I'm going to turn it on and I'm going to resize it and place it somewhere here where I want it to be. Now it's not aligned with the the wall, and the best way to do it is actually use vanishing points, but I'm not going to be using vanishing point. I want a very fast tutorial, so I'm going to show you a very quick method for you. Press enter to place the logo and then create a solid layer. After creating a solid layer, just pick on any color. Let's say this color is actually good, and convert it to smart object, and then later rasterize. Let's zoom out and make it smaller, so something like this. I'm going to make it to the size of the image, and then hold down shift, take it all the way up till we get it below, and then this as well. Okay, so let's zoom in, and now we have this one. Hit enter. Now once you have hit enter, drag it below your logo so you have it like this. Alright, so decrease the opacity of your layer, the color layer you created, so you can see through the wall, so something like this, and then group the two together. Now we're going to zoom in, and then whatever we're going to be doing is going to be affecting the two because it's in a group now. Now go to image and edit, rather go to transform and go to distort. Now why we're using this method is for us to align the logo to the wall. So now this is what you're going to do. I'm just going to put it right here, just like vanishing point, and just whichever way you want to do it. So I'm going to zoom in and do it very fast. So place it right here. Just do it the way you can do it, and I'm not going to be perfect with it, but you can align it yourself. So just make it straight, and once you've seen that it's straight, you can confirm and hit enter. So I was going to zoom in and just see if it's aligned enough. Okay, so how about this side? Bring it in, and so alright, so we're good with the alignment, and I'm going to hit enter. And once you have enter, you can open up the group and you can get rid of the colored layer. So I'm just going to drag the logo out of the group, and I'm going to turn off the layer, so we have it like this. Now once you've done that, it's very important you understand what I want to teach you right now. Now I'm going to create an empty layer, and I'm going to grab the brush tool. Now this is two-dimensional, meaning it's just on two axes. I don't want to go into teaching maths or physics, but this is two-dimensional. We have our x and our y, which is the just like the height and the length and the width. Okay, but this right here is the depth, which we can actually say is the thickness. Now if I zoom in, it means you have to get how the thickness of your logo is going to be on the wall, or the depth of your logo to the wall. So something like this, meaning your logo is going to come like this, like a box shape. If it is a circle, it's going to be like a circle. It depends on the direction of the light though, and depends on the direction of your three dimension, meaning the wall, you can see right there, this is a box, and then this is the length, the depth. This right here is the depth, while this right here is your surface, which is your cross section, whatever it's called. Alright, so now we're going to make our logo look like a box on the wall like this. So you just need to know more about drawing and like this. So I'm just going to get rid of that, and I'm going to delete. So now let's delete that layer. So for us to do that, we know the direction is like this, right? Direction is like this, meaning we're duplicating and we're pressing down and back. So we're pressing down and back when we're doing. So I'm going to undo that. So now first of all, let's name it. Let's rename this one as the logo. Hit enter. So let's create the depth. Now Ctrl J down on your keyboard and back. Ctrl J down, back. Ctrl J as many times as you can go. Ctrl J down, back. Ctrl J down and back. Okay, down, back. Ctrl J down, back. I wonder what's going on. Alright, so I'm going to start it again. It's actually not functioning just because we had the brush tool selected, so I'm going to delete that. So let's start again. Like I said, down and back, right? You understand. So Ctrl J down and back. Okay, it won't do. Select the move tool and then it's going to do Ctrl J down, back. 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 Ctrl J as many times as you can. Do it till you have the required depth you want. So Ctrl J, I'm still gonna do like 15 more. Ctrl J down, back. Ctrl J down, back. Ctrl J down, back. Okay, so we have 15 of these. Now I'm going to group from the 15, select that and go to the third layer and the second layer and then group them together. Now I'm going to drag it below the layer copy, the real layer. Okay, I'm going to drag this one inside also. Drag this one inside, layer copy inside. So that should be below. Yeah, layer copy, yeah. So now we're good. Okay, so we've done that. So that's the depth we've created with the logo. Now you understand, if you are actually doing it here, meaning this side is going to be down, forward, down, forward, down, forward, or up, forward, sorry, up, forward, up, forward. So it depends on the wall, the depth of your wall. Alright, so let's go. Now I'll drag this logo, the first one we created, on top. I'm going to turn it off. Select the group 2. Let's get rid of this one, delete, which is the colored layer. Now we're going to select a solid color, and this time it's going to be black. Yeah, black. And then we're going to clip it, and it's going to be like this. Now turn on the first one, and it's the first layer, and it's going to be like this. So you see your logo mopping up already. Now since we've gotten to this step, we need to use the gradient tool, to make it real with the shadows. Now if you check, this place is lighter and this place is kind of lighter, and this side is kind of, darker. So meaning the gradient is going to be like this, like a diagonal. So let's just select the basic one and then go to the transparent to the black, transparent to black. So meaning whatever we draw is going to give us, just draw like this, and you can see what it's doing. So that's too much, so let's do it just bit by bit, and then you have like that. I'm gonna do it again. You have to make it look, real. 1, 2, so make it look real. I'm going to paint it again, so that's where you need to get right. Let's paint with white on X. Okay, so I'm going to paint with white. Alright, so let's go with the gradient tool again. Now the direction of the light is forward, back, so something like that. 1 and okay, X, sorry, make it view and make it view. So make it view, make it view, so something like this. And now that we have it, just do what you can. I'm going to decrease the opacity of that a bit just because of the lightness. And let's grab the two, sorry, Ctrl Z X. I want to make it look real, a little bit real. Alright, so now like something like this. Okay, so now that we have this one, now it's very important you go to the last layer, which is the layer copy one, which should be the last one, and you're going to double click on it, and after double clicking on it, you're going to go to drop shadow, and it's going to drop shadow on the wall. Now click on the drop shadow, get the direction properly. Let's see, but it shouldn't be like that. The shadows needs to be up like this, or you do it like this, back. Okay, guess it's somewhere here. Alright, so this is the place we need to be. Then spread it out. You can take it backwards, you can take the distance forward. Let's take the distance backward a bit, increase the size. Alright, and increase the opacity to some extent, and then you click OK. So here we are with our logo mockup. And if you feel like the dark shadow is too much, you can decrease the opacity or change the color of the shadows and brighten it up a little bit, so something like this, and it's going to give you that. Or you decrease the opacity, or better still, take it down a bit, and whichever way you want to do. So that's our logo mockup, and you can change the color by clipping. So create a new solid color, and let's choose color like yellow, and you can clip it, hold down Alt and clip it to the layer, and you have this. You can decrease the lightness, increase the lightness, whichever way you want to, or something like this, and it's okay. So that's how to perform a quick logo mockup. Alright, see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys learned something. If you learned something, like the video, share the video. If you're new to the channel, kindly subscribe. Thank you guys.